Lucas, happy birthday!
Aw, thank you, Mizu. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten.
Forgotten? I even brought you a cake. Well, a small one.
That's all I need.
Oh, wait. We're already talking? And we haven't even said hello.
You're right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Go English.
And welcome to day 14 of 30 days to build your English identity. I'm Mizu.
And I'm Lucas. We're so happy you're here.
Oh, and since today really is Lucas's birthday, don't leave without wishing him a happy birthday in the comments.
Oh, thanks, Mizu. That's really sweet. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. It honestly means a lot.
All right. Now, where were we?
Yes. Birthday parties.
So tell me, if you had to choose a huge party or a quiet dinner with your family?
Oh, that's easy. A quiet dinner. 10 years ago, I would have picked the biggest party possible. Now, good food, good conversation, that's perfect.
See, that's interesting. When we're kids, we get excited about the presents, but as adults, the people become the best part.
Exactly. And birthdays are just one kind of celebration. We all have traditions, special memories, and little moments that mean a lot to us.
Which is exactly what we're talking about today, how to share those moments naturally in English.
So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started.
You know what? When we were talking about birthdays just now, I suddenly remembered one of mine.
Oh, the really big one?
Actually, no. That's the strange part. It wasn't even a big celebration.
Really? I thought people usually remembered the biggest birthdays.
I used to think that too. But the birthday I remember most was actually really simple.
So, what made it special?
Honestly, the people. We laughed all evening and nobody was looking at their phones. I still remember how it felt.
Yeah, I think that's true for most celebrations. When I look back, I almost never remember the decorations or what we ate.
Exactly. It's funny, isn't it? You forget the details, but somehow you remember the feeling.
Actually, let's ask everyone watching something. Can you think of a celebration you still remember?
It could be a birthday, a holiday, a wedding, a graduation, or even just dinner with your family.
Now here's the interesting question. Why do you still remember it? Was something unexpected? Was there someone special? Or was it simply how you felt that day?
Because that's usually what stays with us. Not the presents, not the decorations, the emotion.
And every family celebrates differently, don't they? Some families cook together. Some take hundreds of photos.
Mine always ends up with someone singing, even after the birthday cake is finished.
Really? My family just sits around talking for hours. Sometimes that's the best part.
Exactly. And maybe your family isn't like either of ours. Maybe you don't celebrate very much.
That's perfectly normal too. Quiet moments become memories as well. Sometimes they're the ones that stay the longest.
So today's lesson isn't really about birthdays or holidays or parties.
It's about something much more useful, learning how to talk about the moments that matter to you.
Because when someone asks about your life, they're not usually looking for facts.
They're looking for your story.
Yeah.
So, Mizu, I have to ask, if you could keep only one celebration every year, which one would it be?
I'd still choose my birthday.
Really? Even over Christmas?
I know, that surprises people. I love Christmas, but birthdays feel a little different. They're a chance to stop for a moment and notice how life has changed since last year.
I like that. So, are you a big birthday party person?
Not at all. My family keeps everything pretty simple. We cook dinner together, eat way too much cake, and every year we take the same family photo.
Wait, the same photo every year?
Pretty much. Same couch, same awkward pose. The only thing that changes is us.
I actually love that. One photo every year, and before you know it, you're looking at 10 years of memories.
Exactly. What about you? If birthdays disappeared tomorrow, which celebration would you keep?
Thanksgiving.
Let me guess. Because of the food?
The food definitely helps, but honestly, it's one of the few days when nobody's in a hurry. People put their phones away, we tell the same old family stories, we laugh at jokes we've heard 100 times, and somehow they're still funny.
Maybe that's what celebrations are really for. They give us a reason to slow down and spend time with the people we'd probably say we're too busy to see.
Yeah, the date itself isn't the important part. The people are. You know, when we were talking just now, I don't think I used any difficult words.
Me neither. I wasn't thinking about English at all. I was just telling you what I remembered.
Exactly. And that's what happens in real conversations. Nobody sits there thinking, what's the perfect sentence?
Right. Someone asks about your birthday or your favorite holiday, and you simply start talking. One memory leads to another.
Actually, there were a few expressions we both used without even thinking.
Yeah, let's look at some of them. These are the kinds of phrases native speakers use all the time. I usually celebrate. I usually celebrate my birthday with my family.
We always have dinner together.
We keep it pretty simple. We don't have a big party.
One tradition we have is taking a family photo.
The best part is seeing everyone together.
My favorite memory is when my grandparents surprised me.
It reminds me of my childhood.
It wouldn't feel the same without my family.
I've always wanted to experience Christmas in New York.
I'd love to celebrate Lunar New Year in Asia one day.
You know what's nice about these expressions?
They aren't just for birthdays.
Exactly. You could use them for Christmas, a wedding, a graduation, even a simple family dinner.
That's why I like learning English this way. Instead of memorizing 10 different sentences for 10 different holidays,
You learn a few expressions that work almost everywhere.
then you add your own story.
And that's the part nobody else can copy, because your memories are yours.
You know, Mizu, can I be honest?
Go ahead.
When someone asks me about celebrations, I always have this weird feeling that I need to tell them everything. Every holiday, every tradition, every family story.
Oh, Lucas, I think everyone does that. You get excited and suddenly you're telling your whole life story.
Exactly. And halfway through, people are probably thinking, wait, what was the question again?
The question was just, what's your favorite celebration? Not, please explain every holiday you've ever had.
So maybe less is actually better.
Much better. Pick one celebration, tell one story. That's enough. Choose one celebration. When it happens, who you're with, what you usually do, why it matters, one memory, how it makes you feel.
I like that. It feels more like talking to a friend.
Exactly. If someone says, what's your favorite celebration? Don't stop at, I like Christmas. Keep the conversation alive. Tell them what everyone does, what you always look forward to, maybe something funny that happens every year.
Because that's usually the part people remember. Not the holiday, the story behind it.
Can I tell you something I notice a lot?
Go on.
When people say, I can't speak English, a lot of the time, they actually can.
Really? Then why does the conversation stop?
Because they answered the question, and then that's it.
Oh, like someone asks, how do you celebrate your birthday? And they say, I celebrate with my family. Silence.
Exactly. The English isn't wrong, it's just finished too early.
So the trick isn't finding harder words, it's giving the other person something to follow.
Let's show everyone.
So, how do you usually celebrate your birthday?
Honestly, I usually celebrate with my family.
That sounds nice. What do you usually do together?
Nothing too exciting. We cook together, have dinner, and just spend the evening talking.
Really? What makes that your favorite part?
I think it's because everyone's usually so busy, so birthdays are one of the few times we're all in the same place.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And when you look back, those are probably the birthdays you remember most.
Exactly. Looking back, those simple birthdays are probably the ones I treasure the most.
See what happened? Nobody changed the topic.
We just kept answering the next question that naturally appeared.
That's exactly how real conversations work. One answer creates another question.
And that's why people stay interested. Not because your English is perfect, but because your story keeps moving.
So next time someone asks you a question, don't think, how can I finish my answer?
Think, what's the next thing they'd probably want to know?
Answer that, and the conversation almost keeps going by itself. Hey, Mizu, can I ask you something?
Sure.
What's your favorite celebration? Not the biggest one, your favorite.
Honestly, probably the little family dinners we have.
Really? Not your birthday?
No, birthdays are fun, but those random family dinners, they're the ones I remember.
I get that. Mine's different, though. I love New Year's. It always feels like a fresh start.
See? That's interesting already. Same question, completely different answers.
Exactly. Some people love birthdays, some love Christmas, some celebrate finally getting a new job or moving into their first home.
And honestly, those count too. You don't need a public holiday to celebrate something important.
I think that's why people ask about celebrations. They're not just asking, what did you do?
They're really asking, what matters to you?
Yeah, your answer tells people a little bit about who you are.
So, when you answer this question, don't worry about having the best celebration. Just tell the one that feels the most like you.
Because that's the story people will remember.
All right, Mizu, I'm going to ask. You answer. No overthinking.
Why do I feel nervous?
Because this is real English. Ready?
Ready.
What's your favorite celebration?
Probably my birthday.
Why?
What do you usually do?
We cook together and just enjoy being together. Your turn. What's your favorite celebration? What's one celebration you'll never forget?
My grandparents' wedding anniversary.
Your turn. One celebration you'd love to experience.
Cherry blossom season in Japan.
Why there? Last one. Celebrations matter because...
They bring people together.
Your turn.
If someone asked you all of those questions, you wouldn't answer them one by one. They'd naturally become one conversation.
Something like this. I usually keep my birthday pretty simple. We cook dinner together, have some cake, and spend the evening talking. That's honestly my favorite part, because everyone's usually busy during the year. One celebration I'll never forget was my grandparents' wedding anniversary. Seeing the whole family together made it really special. I'd also love to experience cherry blossom season in Japan one day. It just looks so peaceful. Looking back, I think the celebrations I remember most aren't the biggest ones. They're the ones where everyone is simply happy to be together.
See? I didn't ask one big question. I just stayed curious.
And that's how real conversations keep going.
All right, Mizu. Before we go, one last challenge. No thinking too much, just answer the first thing that comes to mind.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's do it.
One celebration you'll never forget.
My grandparents' wedding anniversary.
One tradition you hope never disappears.
Blowing out birthday candles together. Even the adults still do it.
Good. One celebration you'd love to experience someday.
Cherry blossom season in Japan.
Who would you take with you?
My family. I think they'd love it. What about you?
I'd probably take my camera and my mom. She'd spend the whole day taking pictures.
Actually, that sounds pretty perfect.
Now it's your turn. Finish this sentence in the comments. The celebration that means the most to me is because...
Don't worry about using perfect English. We want to hear your story.
And who knows? Your memory might remind someone else of one they've almost forgotten.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Your English journey doesn't end here. Click on the next video and keep learning with us. We've carefully selected it to help you build more confidence, more fluency, and more real-world English.